Hello again, everybody. It's Dustin here from Tank Wow, and you're gonna be saying wow when you see what Dustin and Tank Wow can do for this tank right here. Look at this tank. This pink gravel's pissing me off. It's pissing your fish off. It's pissing your wife off. It's pissing your life off. Stop having pink gravel in your tank. We're gonna go all natural today, baby. We're gonna redo this whole tank right here. Today, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get rid of the pink gravel. We're gonna put down a layer of dirt. We're gonna put down a layer of natural looking gravel. We're gonna tank wow your tank. We're gonna tank wow your life. We're gonna tank wow your tank. We're gonna tank wow your life. Now, I know what you're asking yourself, but Dustin, I love my fish. What am I gonna do with my fish while I try to take the tank out? Here's what you're gonna do. You know your kids, they got that messy room, that tub that they're supposed to put the toys in, but they don't do it. Yeah, I got kids. My kids are a mess too. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take your pissed off pink tub, you got your pissed off pink gravel, and we're gonna get our fish out here. We're gonna put them in this big tub right here. First thing we gotta do, we gotta take the cleanest water we got out of here, water straight out of your tank, just like this. Real easy. Get the big scooper. Do it right. We're gonna fill this tub about half full. That's right. We're gonna use water just out of there. Your pissed off fish aren't gonna be as pissed off anymore. They're gonna be in a pissed off pink house for just a second, but then we're gonna give them a nice little new home, okay? We're gonna fill this about half full, okay? One more scoop here, just to give them a little bit more water. These are your babies, you know? So we're gonna take them, we're gonna put them in here like this. Then we're gonna take this net and we're gonna, hey, give me a little pissed off fish. All right, hey, you little pissed off fish. Oh, boom, we're gonna catch the little pissed off pink fish. Fish in the gravel here. Oh, we got one. Hey, we got one right here. We're gonna throw them in here. All right, there's one. We got one more little pissed off fish left. Here we go, buddy. You can take some of that pissed off pink gravel with you too, because that's not doing you any good, as you know. So we're gonna take it here. Now, we gotta get rid of the rest of this water here. So we're gonna take this tub and we're gonna set this tub aside. If you're worried about it, put an air stone on it. Let it sit over there. Cover it up. Keep it the hell away from your kids. You don't want your kids screwing around with your fish while you're cleaning out the ugly pissed off pink tank. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get this big scooper and we're just gonna scoop the rest of all this water out of here. I'm outside, I'm just gonna throw it on the ground. That's right, throw it on the ground. Get it on out of here. You don't want it, I don't want it. This water's probably pissed off too. All right, folks, now pay attention. Now we're getting to the tricky part. The tricky part is getting rid of the pink gravel. Now, pink gravel has been known to cause both birth defects and cancer in young children, so you wanna be real careful with this pink gravel, remember. Friends don't let friends use pink gravel. So we're gonna take your mom's dustpan. We're gonna make sure she's not around. We're gonna use a crappy dustpan if we got it, and we're gonna scoop the gravel out of the bottom of this bad boy here. Remember, be careful. You don't wanna be touching the pink gravel. And we're just gonna take this gravel. We're gonna scoop it out as best we can. Be careful. If you gotta wear sunglasses because the pink gravel's hurting your eyes, feel free to do so. We're just gonna scoop all the pink gravel out right here. If you want to do this in darkness so your friends don't see you scooping pink gravel, that's fine. We're going to get to the very end. Now look, when you redo this tank, you don't want any of this pink gravel peeking through in your beautiful tank. It'll ruin the whole feng shui. So you want to get rid of all that. Then what you're going to do, you get most of that out. You're going to take this towel right here. It's like a chamois, it's like a sponge. Actually, it's a crappy terry cloth towel, but we're gonna use your mom's crappy terry cloth towel, not the good ones, not the stuff you wipe yourself off with when you get out of the shower, you dirty punks. We're gonna take this towel, we're gonna put it in here like this. Look, we're gonna soak it all up. We're gonna scoop it over here. We're gonna get everything out of here. Flip it over like this. We're gonna mat it. Boom, boom, boom. That's right. We're gonna scoop everything out of here. Okay. We're gonna wring it out. Holds everything in there. Doesn't drip. Doesn't leak. That's right, we're gonna set this aside. Now we're gonna take this ugly tank right here. It's about to be beautiful, and we're gonna get rid of all the pink gravel. Don't mess around, folks. Get the pink gravel out. You don't want it in your life. Your wife doesn't want it, you don't want it, your kids don't want it, your fish don't want it, your neighbors don't want it, nobody wants the pink gravel in their life. So we're getting rid of all the pink gravel right here. All right, folks, so now we got the pink gravel out. We got the pink gravel secured. We've got to wear our sunglasses. We want to make sure we keep our eyes protected while we're doing this pink gravel. Now, here's what I recommend you do. If you got pink gravel and you're trying to throw it away, don't do it during the daytime. Do it at nighttime. You want to make sure none of your neighbors, friends, relatives, anybody sees you putting that pink gravel in trash. You want to do that on the DL, okay? So now we got our tank set up right here. We got a full-blown empty. We got our pink gravel thrown away. Pink gravel's gone. It's out of your life. Your wife's happy. Your life's happy. Now, here comes the critical part. Here comes the scary part. For all you mothers out there, I know what you're saying to yourself. You're saying, I'm not letting my fat freckled fish tank freak kid bring that dirt into the house. Let me tell you something. Guess what happens if you don't let your fat, freckled fish tank freak kid bring that dirt in the house? Nothing's gonna happen right away. Then all of a sudden, 44 years later, he's gonna be hanging out on Miami Beach. He's gonna grab a sex worker. They're gonna go back to a hotel room. They're gonna start making out. She's gonna start biting his lip. He's gonna have to punch that broad to get him off him. Then he's gonna end up on local news, and your kid's gonna be in the local newspaper. You don't want that. I don't want that. Let the kid bring the dirt in the house. Okay. All right. Good work, you fat, freckled fish tank freak kid. You get your mom to let you bring the dirt in the house. Now she's gonna give you an inch. You're gonna take a foot. Because here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the dirt in, but before we do the dirt, we gotta do this critical step. We're gonna take a piece of cardboard right here. I got a piece of cardboard right here. We're gonna take this cardboard and we're gonna get our dirt. Now, when we're using our dirt here, we're gonna get some sort of organic. We don't want any moisture absorb. We don't want any little styrofoam balls. We don't want any of that junk in here. We're going all organic. We're going all natural, baby. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the dirt and we're gonna lay it out. We're gonna do this outside. We're gonna lay it out on the cardboard just like this. We're gonna spread it out a little bit. And what we're about to do, your mother's gonna think you're nuts. You're gonna think I'm nuts. You're gonna love my nuts when you see what I do. That's right, I talked to my boy. We got ourselves a crap chop, baby. Now we're gonna be crap slapping our troubles away with the crap chop. That's right. And what we're doing with the crap chop here today is we're going to be mashing up the dirt. We want to make sure there's no little chunks, no little sticks floating up like this. This is no bueno right here. So we're just going to be slapping, crapping our troubles away with the crap chop. Look at this. Not easy to clean. Doesn't come apart easy. Your mom's going to have a hard time cleaning it. You know what? She figured out how to clean the poop out of your butt. She'll figure out how to clean the dirt out of the crap chop. So we're just going to crap slap our troubles away. Our pissed off pink troubles are gonna go away. We're gonna take this dirt. Now, ideally, what we would do is we would take this dirt right here, and we would lay it out in the sun, let it dry, rinse it off, let it dry, rinse it off. But we can't do this all day. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take this dirt, we've got it chopped up nice and fine, and we're gonna put it, right here's the crazy part, we're gonna put it in the bottom of our tank, just like this. Now, I know what you're thinking to yourself. You're like, man, that sounds like a great idea. I'd love to do what Mother Nature would do, Dusty, but guess what? You're only gonna use an inch of dirt. I know what you're saying. You're like, oh man, I'm gonna pimp this tank out. I'm gonna use 2 inches of dirt. No, 2 inches of dirt's gonna give you problems, gonna give you anaerobic conditions. What are anaerobic? Basically, anaerobic conditions are gonna make the bottom of your tank smell like rotting eggs. You don't want that, I don't want that, your wife doesn't want that, your life doesn't want that. So promise me you're only gonna use 1 inch of dirt. If it's your first time, use a little bit less. So we're gonna add the dirt all up in here like this. And you know what? When you run out of dirt, you grab more, and what you do, you just crap slap your troubles away. That's right. Your pissed off pink gravel troubles are going away right in front of your eyes, folks. You see this? Look at this. Slapping it away. Loving it. That's right, folks. We're adding in the dirt right here. This is the crazy part. This is the woo-woo part right here. We're adding the dirt in. We're putting it in real good. Now, again, we're only going to use an inch of dirt. I don't want to hear about you using 2. It'll cause troubles. Trust me, I know this stuff here. So we're gonna add the dirt in, and what I like to do is I like to make sure we leave a little bit of a trench right in the front there, because you know the dirt's gonna feed our plants, but we don't want to look at that stuff right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure you're gonna put a little front right action right there. You're gonna take about a 2 inch, 1 inch, little bit of clear in the front. Don't worry, the plants will find where the dirt is. They know how to get to it. They're from nature. They know what's up. So we're gonna sprinkle the dirt in, and now we're getting to the critical part here. This is the part that's gonna change your life. It's gonna make you a happier person, okay? We're never gonna use the paint gravel again. We're going all natural. We're gonna add some gravel to this bad boy. Now for gravel, I recommend 2 things here. I like to go either brown, or I like to either go black. Doesn't matter, just use something natural. Do yourself a favor though. I know what you're thinking to yourself. Well, I got some play sand out in the backyard. You don't wanna use play sand. Remember what I said a minute ago about anaerobic conditions? Forget it. All right, so we've got our dirt in here. We're excited about it. We've got a little bit of a trench in the front here that you can see. That way we won't see the dirt actually in the front. All right, so we're finishing up the gravel here. You want to make sure you use about 20. This is a 20 long here. We're going to use a little over 20 pounds. When in doubt, use more gravel. Now it's time for the fun part, folks. We're about to fill this sucker up. That's right. Now we're gonna fill this real carefully. If this is your first dirty tank, you wanna go real slow. You wanna go as slow as an old man takes a piss. That's right. We're gonna use this airline tubing right here, real nice and slow. We're gonna take this bucket of water. We're gonna carefully set it up on the edge right here. We got our siphon started. Sometimes you gotta give it a little sucky. We're gonna give a little sucky on there. You get that sucky. Oh yeah, look at that little drip right there. And we're just gonna drip. We're gonna drip piss this thing in here like this. We're just gonna drip it in here real nice and slow. That way we're not messing up the cap at all. Now look folks, I'd love to sit here and slow piss drip this with you, but we can't do this all day. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab the ShamWOW. That's right, it's like a chamois, it's like a sponge. We're gonna go grab our garden hose. So what we're gonna do is this. we're gonna take our garden hose. You never want to put the garden hose straight into your tank. You're gonna take it out here like this. You're gonna grab it. You're gonna wrap it with the ShamWOW real quick. You're gonna grab it with the ShamWOW right here. You're gonna take the empty bag that you put the gravel in with. You're gonna lay this bag in the tank right here. You're gonna wrap it in here. You're just gonna lay it in here like this. And you're gonna fill this sucker up. You don't need to use any dechlor. You don't need to worry about the temps, because this is just the first of about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 fills we're gonna do, depending upon how dirty this tank looks once we put this water in here. So we're just gonna slowly fill this up. ShamWOW keeping the water from spraying everywhere, keeping everything down in your tank right here. And we're just gonna fill this bad boy up. That's right. All right, folks, now you can see we got this water filled up here. It's looking pretty clear, but we're still gonna wanna do a drain and fill this to get any remaining dirt particles out of the water. The easiest way to drain and fill this sucker is to use a siphon. If you're one of those college punks and you don't have a siphon, not to worry. Go down to your drunk buddy Bobby's room and grab his beer bong. That's right. Grab your drunk buddy Bobby's beer bong. You know the guy I'm talking about, the guy that wakes up hungover and then goes out on Sunday night. Yeah, that guy. Don't worry about it. He'll be passed out anyway. Grab his beer bong. You're gonna take the beer bong. You're gonna take it like this. You're gonna raise the end right here. You cover it with your thumb right there until the water comes out the top there. Oh, you got it right there. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna lower this end of the beer bong in here. Don't worry, Bobby's passed out. He's not gonna know. Then we're gonna just take it. We're gonna flap it down like that and let it run. Now we're siphoning, baby. We're sucking all this away. You can see it dripping right there like that. Siphon all this water out of here. Fun part, folks. We drained it, we filled it, we drained it, we filled it. We got our water clear. Now it's down to nothing. Now we're gonna add some all natural rocks, some all natural wood, and some all natural plants, just like Mother Nature would do. So here we go. We grab some rocks like this. Grab a couple of rocks, just like this. Just set them in here like this. No big whoop. Just get them in there. Give a little mountain effect if you like, right there, like that. Then we're just gonna take some sticks. You know, just some sticks we got out of our yard here. Just some sticks like this. Might have to use a piece of wire to tie them together. That's fine. Sometimes you do what you got to do to make Mother Nature look pretty. You take it, you stick them down in there like that. Get that stuck down in there. No water in the tank. That's the trick. There's no water in the tank right now. Then we're just going to take a little bit of this right here. Gonna slap this in here like this. Bada boom, bada bing. Get that running like that. Tuck that wire down in there. Give you a little natural look like that. Hold that down. Hold that in there like that. Okay. Yeah. You know, not too bad. So we'll take a look here. We'll look at it like this. We'll say, yeah, you know, I think my little pissed off fish will be a little less pissed off in this tank. What you think? Okay. Got that rolling like that. Now it's time. We're going to add a couple of plants to this bad boy. Now we got to understand, folks, when we're adding these plants, we got goldfish in here, right? Goldfish might eat anything we put in here, but we're going to try with some hardier plants, a little thicker stems, a little tougher for them to eat, but I promise you nothing with the goldfish. But that's all right. They're your pets, they're your babies. We're going to put some hardy plants in here. We're going to see how they do. Here we go. First things first, you got to work your way from the back to the front. I got my plants in the tub right here. We're going to take it out. We're going to start out with the big tall stuff in the back, tall in the back, little in the front. We're gonna grab what's called Jungle Val right here. We got our Jungle Val. We gotta find my tweezers. There they are. Oh. So we got our giant Jungle Val right here. We're gonna take this giant Jungle Val. We're just gonna take this, put this in the back right here, like so. Jungle Val might melt on you. That's all right. Put a little Val in the back. Put another big Val in the back right there for y'all's. Long and stringy, the fishies love it. It's gonna lay out just like that. Then we're gonna take another Val right here. Pick you up and show you this. We're gonna take this other Val, we're gonna put it right in the back right there. Tuck it down in the back there. You want to take it, you want to push it all the way down to the dirt. We put all that dirt in there. We got to get our plants' roots down into the dirt so they can eat there. Love life. Shove this all the way down in there. Okay. Then what we're going to do, we're going to work from the back. We're going to work our way to the front. We're going to take this. This is a beauty right here. This is Elodea anacris right here. Elodea anacris. You're going to love this one right here. Native plant to the U.S., invasive, illegal in a bunch of states, so we're going to use it right here today because we know the goldfish may or may not eat it. Take it right here with the little tweezers. Pull. Stick it down here. I like this one in the front right here. That's going in the front. Put you down in there like that. Now we're doing this with no water because it makes it a lot easier to do. You fill it up with water, it's going to make your little dexterity a little off. Put this down in here like that. We're going to take a little bit more of this stuff. Look at this stuff. That's a nice plant there, huh? You like that? You like that, camera guy? You catching this? Take this, put this down in here like that. Get some more stems. And the more plants you use early on, the better. That's the way we like to do it. More plants is going to absorb all that extra nutrients that might be in the water from your dirty tank. So we want to use a lot of plants. We're going to do a lot of water changes initially just to make sure everybody's happy. The fish will be happy. The plants will be happy. You're going to be happy. Your wife's going to be happy. Your life's going to be happy. I'm just going to fill this sucker up. Basic stuff. Go over to Dustin's fish tanks, get you a beginner combo or something if you have to. And now we're gonna go work our way to the front here. Now I'm doing this from the rear, so it's a little more difficult if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna do it right here. We're gonna take this bad boy. We're gonna put this down in here in the front. Short in the front, tall in the back, you know. But Copa, we love this stuff right here. Got to come around the front witches though. Where do we want to put the flame bacopa? Ah, about right over there on the side. That'll work. And we're going to leave this part over here open. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fill this sucker up. Now here's the part that gets crazy, okay? Up until this point we've been draining, filling, we haven't been using any dechlor. Now we are going to add some dechlor because we're going to use water with chlorine. We want to make sure our plants don't get affected by the chlorine. We're going to squirt some of this stuff in here. Now what we're also going to do is we're going to use real tap water. Now the trick here is this. We're only going to fill it up about this full or so with the actual tap water. And then remember the pissed off pink tub? That's right, we're going to bring the pissed off pink tub back into full effect. Let me see if I can use my ShamWow strength to pick this sucker up. That's right, we're going to use as much water as it drips out of here as possible back in here. That way your fish is like, oh, I got a new home, my water's all the same, and he won't be worried. So we put our dechlor in there. We're going to take this water over here. We're going to add a little bit of this water right here. Don't ask me how we're going to add it. Going to add this in here just like this. Now we used our dechlor, so we're good to go. We've done our drain and fill, drain and fill, drain and fill. So this water should be pouring in pretty clear here. And we're liking the way that's going. Fish is going to a new black gravel home. He's gonna be happy about that. Got that in there like that. Scooper. This water's a little dirty. Take the scooper and pour the water in here like this. Remember, we don't want to disrupt the cap. We want to pour nice and slow, nice and slow. Maybe I should have used a little scooper. We're gonna grab our, got a little aqua clear filter here. We're gonna grab that sucker, slap that sucker back on here. Get that rolling. You want to kick the filter on now because you got it at the right level. Alright folks, now it's time for the moment that you've been waiting for. It's time for the moment the fish have been waiting for. They're trying to get out of their pissed off pink tub. We're going to take them, we're going to put them in their happy new little home right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we've used as much water as possibly can out of the pissed off pink tub in here, okay? If you're nervous about it, let your fish sit in the tub another day, let this run a day. But we're going to go ahead and let this go because we've used tons of water out of here. We're going to take this here. We got 2 of our formerly pissed off fish. They're about to be happy. And we're just going to dump them right in here. That's right, we're going to let them in. Let's go, buddies. Here you go. Let's go. We're gonna head on in here. All water, same water that they had, only the pissed off water not as pissed off anymore. So we're gonna dump these boys in here. Come on, boys. Let's go. In you go. Oh, there they go. There they go. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more tank wow.